What's up people, Dezzles here, and last week I said this, and I was going to talk about Skyrim today, but instead I ate a tub of yogurt, and we're going to talk about that. So I figure it's a week later now, and I should probably actually get around to talking about some Skyrim. I'm not necessarily one that's necessarily easily creeped out or freaked out. There have only been a handful of games that I've played that have really gotten to me. And a lot of the time, they're made by Bethesda. Skyrim freaks me out, Oblivion freaks me out. That's not to say I don't get emotionally attached to my games. I mean, you really didn't see the mess that I was after playing Life is Strange. I was not okay. Not even slightly. The Plains of Oblivion are technically just different areas of the one plane known as Oblivion, and it's this kind of hellish, chaotic part of the entire world of Elder Scrolls. And it's where these godlike beings known as the Daedric Princes exist, who are mostly generally considered evil, but are technically just incredibly chaotic and want change, and they just don't care how they achieve it. Because they're jerks. Marin's Dagon's part of Oblivion is very much how I would consider like a hell to generally look. There's fire and pits of smoke. I mean, look at this stuff. This is what it's like. It's not exactly the place you'd want to live, but it doesn't have that creep factor that kind of came in Skyrim. The Elder Scrolls as a whole has this concept behind enchanting where you can enchant various objects, and this comes at the cost of using a soul gem. Soul gems are basically these magical gems that when you cast the right spells or have the right enchanted item, you can attack something, and when it dies, the soul of this creature gets sucked inside a soul gem. And you can then use this to either recharge your enchanted weapons or, enchant new ones. The whole fact that you're, capturing something's soul to then use it is kind of creepy to me. Not just capturing the souls of animals either. You catch the souls of sentient beings. It's not okay. And in Skyrim, they go right ahead and they make it worse by letting you know what happens to the leftovers and the remnants of these souls that you use in enchanting. And we get to visit the place, that pleasant plain of Oblivion known as the Soul Camp, which is where all of the souls that get used up in enchanting end up. And it's unpleasant. They all seem lost and unsure of themselves and just broken. You even get to see someone's horse trotting around, which is a little depressing on its own. And this entire area is guarded by a dragon who is there guarding a vampire. It's a very, very odd place. Very strange. It makes me uncomfortable.
Is there no end to this nightmare?
The other plane that you come across in Skyrim is part of the Dragonborn expansion, and that is the plane of Apocrypha, which, best I can tell, if you take a look, it kind of just represents, it's the very definition of I've seen this hentai. It's not okay, and there's creepy monsters floating around, and there's books everywhere, which I could kind of get behind if it weren't for all the tentacles that, look at this, the one poor guy who is helping the main character and just, yeah, not necessarily easily creeped out in general, but there's something about the Plains of Oblivion that really hit me in a weird way and just freaked me out. What do you think? If you've played the Elder Scrolls games, have you been creeped out by any of the Plains of Oblivion, or just generally sneaky around in the games? Or are there any games that really hit you and creep you out? That's all from me this week. I'll be back next week where I'm finally hopefully going to have my top things of 2016 video ready to go. Until then, I'll hopefully be having a vlog up sometime later this week, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.